Abbie. I know you came across to St Peter's for a holiday at home one time, and you introduced yourself then and told us about what you do at the Church of the Good Shepherd. But can I start by asking you to introduce yourself and to say how you're connected to the Good Shepherd?
Of course. So my name is Abbie Edwards, and I am the pioneer community worker and a licensed lay pioneer at the Church of the Good Shepherd in Farnborough. I have been in Farnborough for about 4 years. I'm married, my husband's name is Ben, and we have a 7-month-old puppy named Alfred.
Well, that's great. And so, in normal times, before the lockdown, how have you been spending your time?
So at the Church of the Good Shepherd, I run the toddler group, I run the youth club, the children's clothing exchange, messy church, and I oversee the larder. I also do a lot of one-off events and big celebrations, and I've been exploring pioneer ministry. I studied for 2 years, I recently got licensed, and kind of exploring what it means to do church differently.
Wow, well that I guess comes into the times ahead with all that's changed and looking to the future. But so in these lockdown times, what has changed and what have you been focusing on?
So I've been focusing mostly on the larder, especially at the beginning, providing emergency food parcels for people. We're a little bit different in that we deliver our food parcels. And so a lot of people took us up on that. We've had a lot of referrals from schools and housing associations, from Citizens Advice and many other sources, asking us to deliver food parcels to people who were struggling. Met all sorts of people in that time. I've also been running a community care line where we do weekly phone calls to people. I've been just in touch with loads of people, making sure that everybody's okay, doing as much as I can. We've been part of my job is running the Olive Branch Children's Clothing Exchange, and we've not been able to run it as we'd like to, but we have been providing emergency school uniform, pants and socks to children and families upon request. So I've been sorting and running that as well. I've been doing weekly youth club videos, posting them, a bit of encouragement and outreach to the youth, and I've been doing messy church videos. At the moment we're running a messy holiday at home where we launch a video every Monday and we deliver an activity box, and then we run a Zoom catch up on the Friday, and we'll be doing that all throughout the summer.
Wow, so you've been doing loads of church stuff for church people, but then church being caring and serving in the community as well.
Absolutely.
And so have you seen, for the people you've been caring for, taking those meals to, have you ever seen sort of improvements, sort of things to say, well, that's made a difference?
Yes, I think we do need to be kind of sensitive to the people that we're delivering to, understanding that everybody reacts in different ways. Some people very much just want to have the parcel and not really interact with us, which is fine, we try and respect that. Other people really want to talk and catch up, maybe they haven't seen anybody, so actually somebody coming to their door, keeping the distance and everything is a real wonderful chance to catch up. We've been really encouraged with the feedback that we've had, and when we deliver to people on a regular or semi-regular basis, it's always nice to catch up and say, oh, how have you been? You mentioned this last time, how's it going? And it's a really great way to build relationships.
Well, that's great. So apart from food, are there other needs that you've been able to meet, and indeed things that you're looking at now where you'd value prayer because you're wondering whether you can get involved or whether that's not for you?
So keep praying about the food parcels and how we can kind of develop the relationships even further. We're really blessed in that through delivering food parcels we've had a lot of people, we meet their kids and they always want to say hi. We had a lot of Easter eggs, sorry, going off on a bit of a tangent. We had a lot of Easter eggs delivered at Easter time, and so we used to give out an Easter egg to every food parcel that had a child in it. And we delivered food parcels to one family for 3 weeks in a row, and the children called me the Easter egg lady because every time I came around I delivered an Easter egg. Keep on building these relationships and knowing how to take it further. School uniform is a big thing. I think especially towards the end of the summer we will see a massive intake. A lot of people are really missing the Olive Branch, but we don't really know how to run it in an effective and safe way. So prayer that we can either figure out a way to run it, or that lockdown restrictions ease enough so that we can run it in a way that would be beneficial to everybody, not just safe for our visitors but also our volunteers. Yeah, and I think loneliness is a big issue, a big problem that I see a lot, and so to be able to invite people into a coffee morning or a new group, or even to meet up with people in the park, these opportunities I think would be really valuable. So yeah, just keep on praying that we can make these steps to really reach people where they're at.
And if someone's listening and hearing about these things you're doing, and they feel the call to offer that help, I mean, what would you say to them?
Well, obviously already we've been massively supported by St. Peter's with the food bank, and we are so blessed. Every time, we get the carload from St. Peter's every week, and we are so blessed and so thankful for that. So thank you very much. At the moment, we really need meat meals. So if you see tinned curry or tinned mince meat, please think of us. So that's a wonderful way that you can support, and that we're really, really grateful for. Also, school uniform, if there's an opportunity to donate either a second-hand or a new school uniform, we would really appreciate that. And yeah, just keep praying. Keep praying. If you'd like to be involved or volunteer, I'm very happy to talk to people, and we can maybe figure out ways of doing new things if people are encouraged and want to join in.
Well, that's great, and gives people a good bit of a feel for all that's going on. We don't see half of what's going on, but it's good to be encouraged that the church is not idle at the moment.
Absolutely.
So bless you. Thank you for all that you do.
Thank you very much.